Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's AS Austin here, and I'm going to be going over this game called Robong, R-O-B-O-N-G. And the build I'm using to go for a high record score with me and my friend in duos. We're going to be going for the bottom of the leaderboard just because we are free to play. I don't think we'll be able to get up here. So yeah, up here will definitely be unachievable as for today anyways. So we're going to be going for this score of 548,351. And to go over my build a little bit, I have not everything's maxed. I have this maxed just because I didn't play for a little while and just kept logging on every day collecting my daily reward. Actually, I maxed this out before my daily reward, but before that was even an update. So offline killer is maxed, wisdom, damage boost, health regen is kind of okay, but mostly damage boost, deadly strike, vampirism, and Titan's Heart are what you want to max out right away. I obviously don't have these maxed yet, and they do get quite expensive as you go along. Like, you'll have to do one run for only 3 upgrades on one of these things. It gets quite expensive, but that's okay. If we go to my inventory over here, I'm using Kitsune as my pet. Kitsune has plus 0.5 damage multiplier. So that's your base damage. Your base damage is really low. Your weapons and everything you get is what gives you more damage. XP is plus 1 multiplier. That is huge. Like, that's the reason I'm not using this dragon. It's because the dragon has more damage, but you don't really want that much damage. You do enough damage anyway. It's the XP, which is really good. So Kitsune has a higher XP. My choice of pet right here. And then speed, plus a little bit more, which you also need. And this guy doesn't have. Speed is good for endgame. Okay, so that's my pet right there. And then for my evolutions, I will be using Supernova. This is just a Shadow Orbit plus critical chance. This is like a rare, this is an epic. And then you get these two together, max them out, you can get Supernova. And then Power and Hammers give you Thunder Hammer. And this is really overpowered because they can power break the power. And this will just make it better, so like you can get up to 300% more off of the base of this and do a lot more damage in endgame. So this is where all your damage will really be coming from right here, and this is why this is a must-have in your Evo unlocks. Continuing on, Infernal Meteor. This is Meteor plus Wisdom. This is called Wisdom. This guy, and he gives you a up to 150% more XP, and that is very, very good for getting your power break up here. Your power break much higher, so you can do more damage and stuff, and there's also a speed thing, which you'll see that you need to upgrade. Fourth one will be Hell Slash. This is Illumin Blade plus critical damage multiplier. Max those out, and then it'll give you Hell Slash. This is the main damage dealer in my experience with this game. This does the most damage every time at the end of the run after I die. It tells you how much damage you do. This does the most damage every single time, no matter what. And then last, obviously, Eclipse Master. So regen, that'll make sure you don't die. And then Sun Aura, this is insane for early game and stuff. So this is a must-have. This is where you get eggs. I think I have the legendary out of the Angel Egg, which is very nice, and that's Kitsune here, which is very good. As you guys can see, me and my friend we are free to play as of right now. And so I don't have damage boost, I don't have XP boost, I don't have speed boost. This is an entirely free to play run. So we're going to be doing hard mode because hard mode it makes enemies spawn faster, and their power isn't really that much higher, and their health isn't that much higher either. So it'll make it spawn faster, so early game will give you more kills. So you'll have like 50,000 kills by the time you even get to this final world here, this sand world. And it's just much easier and much faster in the beginning to go on hard. So to begin, you only want to grab one of these chests, because if you grab both of them, you can actually max this out, and then if you have the first upgrade you don't want, then it won't be good, because you want to be able to put some into this right here, just in case. I got critical chance there, but if there isn't Sun Aura there or something else, then it's not good. Also from the boxes, guys, you can get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, I don't know, but that's super rare. 3 is super rare to get 3 upgrades from one chest, and then that is really good for your progression, so you can start putting points into the power break of power right away. He is the mythic out of the Angel Egg, and this gives us quite the EXP boost so that we can get these upgrades really fast and then get to our power break of power right away. So this is very nice to have. So my friend over there, he's using the voice amplifier and max health. That'll give you Doom Echo. And then he's also using Supernova, which is Shadow Orbit and critical chance. The hammers, which is hammer plus power, will give you thunder hammers. And then also he's doing the Eclipse Master, which is sun aura plus regen. So there is a boss every 5 minutes in this game. So the first boss at 5 minutes, obviously I just shredded. Hell Slash and the aura and a bunch of other stuff are just doing a ton of damage. Like these hammers, they do a bunch of damage when they're going around. So there will be one boss at 5 minutes, there will be a couple bosses at 10, and then 15, there will be 2 bosses along with a final boss. I think it's called the 7th portal boss. He's quite a bit of HP and he moves around a lot, so he's kind of hard to kill, but he won't be able to kill you, really, in the beginning. So that is very nice. So as you can see, all the orbs that are around, once they stack up too much for optimization, I think the devs, they have all the orbs, they'll go into these big green ones. So you can see my XP bar at the bottom. If I pick up these small ones, it doesn't go up much, but this one, that has been collecting quite a bit of the small orbs. That gave us an entire upgrade plus another one. And there's a bunch of those around that will just keep collecting all this XP, and it's very, very good. And there we go, 8 minutes in, and at around 11,000 kills, I have every single Evo and everything's maxed. Now I will just be breaking power. Yeah, the limit break power right here. So there's speed and then there's power. So what I do is every time power is here, I pick it. But if power isn't there, then speed will be. So then I'll pick speed. So power first, then speed, and just keep going like that and you're good. Check it. So now we're at 10 minutes and 2 boss zombies have spawned. Obviously this one is getting absolutely shredded by me and my hammers. Shred this one too. Oh, both of us. Yeah, instantly deleted. So that is at 10 minutes. We're still thriving, doing great. Bosses still don't stand a chance. At 15 minutes again, then we'll be getting some more bosses plus the final boss of this map. So here at 15 minutes, we have the 7th Portal Guardian spawning in. We're doing plenty of damage to him, and then 2 Titan Zombies to accompany him, both with around 45,000 HP. And he has 212,000 HP. This is in duos. I'm not sure if it changes in solos or not, but yeah. So now after we defeated the 7th Portal Guardian, we are 15 minutes. We have to head to the portal, and we'll be teleported to the other place. So now we're in the second world. Make sure if you're playing this with a duo, stay away from each other because the same amount of enemies, so basically we're splitting the enemy spawns half and half between each other right now. And that is much better so that they don't come and get us right away and just kill us instantly. Especially when bosses spawn, they will all spawn on both of us if we're together. But if we're apart like this, then half will spawn here and half will spawn there. And this also doesn't matter if we're far apart from each other, and it doesn't matter about splitting XP since we do have shared XP. If he goes and collects a bunch of XP, it'll go to both of us and we'll both get upgrades. That's why after the upgrade screen, it'll say waiting for other player to upgrade or something like that. Okay, so I was busy watching videos on my phone and I accidentally died. So just to see right here, my things that have done damage, obviously Eclipse has done a lot, and Hell Slash and Supernova are very good. You get 1 revive, your partner can revive you 1 time. After that, it is 19 Robux, and then after that, I don't know how much it is. But yeah, so just make sure you're paying attention when the bosses spawn, because these ones spawned at an odd time, which is weird, but it's okay. So now we're at 30 minutes and 3 Titan Zombies spawned, and then there's also going to be another 7th Portal Guardian right here. Yep, that's the 7th Portal Guardian. We have to defeat these guys and we can get to the 3rd world. Last guy is defeated, so now we can go to the 2nd world. So now we're in the 3rd world. We can't just sit here like we usually do because you see these red lines that are going on to me. This is from these arrow guys. These arrow guys, each of those arrows does like 1/3 of your health, and it is very easy to randomly die from them if you're not paying attention. So what you do is run away, wait till they fire, and then you can just run around their arrows and run straight back at them and kill them. Their arrows do have a range, so if I get these guys to shoot at me here, see, watch, this guy's arrow has a range to about there, and then it'll disappear. So that is the safe range. You just have to stay out of their area. So basically you just make really big sweeping circles around, and then they won't be able to get you because first of all, they're not fast enough, and second of all, they will despawn in time. Okay guys, so I did die. Some arrows caught up to me unexpectedly. So Eclipse, 25.8 million, and then Hell Slash is 25.3 million. All of these also did quite a bit. I am going to buy the revive because I have enough for it. Okay guys, so slight oversight, something I forgot. You don't need to be, like, I was jumping around like this. That is not good because then you can see your Hell Slash, the bottom of it, its radius isn't as big, so that's not very good. Distance from you to the enemies is shorter, they can get under there a little bit more, and then that'll give you some damage, which is just something to think about. So there's that, so make sure you just keep on the ground the whole time without jumping. So then here we have a Titan zombie at 35 minutes exactly, and this guy has quite a bit of HP. You don't need to focus on killing him, he'll just die from following you in your Eclipse aura, so you don't have to worry about him, he'll die eventually. So, already killed the Titan zombie, just at under 38 minutes. Took a little bit of time, but it doesn't matter, he'll die eventually, and it's not a priority to kill him anyways, because it doesn't give you anything, and it doesn't help you progress in kills really any further. Here at 40 minutes, another Titan zombie spawn. This one has 570,000 HP, and yet again, we're not going to focus him, just keep running around in circles till he dies. Here at 43 minutes and around 25 seconds, we killed the second Titan zombie. 45 minutes and another Titan zombie with 682,000 health. 58 minutes and another zombie spawned in. He has 974,000 HP compared to the previous one at 55 minutes, which was 951,000. Just at around an hour here, 16 minutes, we have another zombie in with just over a million HP. So, just over an hour here, we reached 250,000 kills, and me and my friend decided we are done for right now, so we are going to sit here in the middle and accept our fates. Okay, so Supernova is 82.8 million damage, that did quite a bit. Hell Slash actually did not more than Supernova, which is, in the end game, makes sense actually, because Supernova clears every enemy on the screen, so that does a lot of damage in the end. Hell Slash, 46.6 million. Eclipse, which is the ring, did 31.8 million. Infernal Meteor, 31.7. Pet did okay. Sun Aura, that's from a while ago. Everything did some pretty good damage. And we also ended with around 15,000 gems and just under 10 million coins. So very good run for just over an hour. That's enough to buy an egg and a bunch of upgrades just for an hour of work, so you can get a good pet and good upgrades and do a bunch of these high runs yourself. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.